Hey, Rose. How we doing tonight? Hopefully good. Let's see if I can get this adjusted.
You will. You're going to have favorites.
Tripod's kind of tight.
A wise leader is
Let's
able
see what
to
we got
divorce
going
the
on
ability
here.
to look at things from a purely economic standpoint.
Wait till I got a few people popping in, I guess. Just mute that right there. It's kind of funny because it's kind of funny because I know that there's like people out there that we're supposed to be on a live stream right now. That the live stream's not running. It's not running. What's up, Tim? Bonus. What's up, Tim? Good to see you, bro. Yep, I'm doing. I got some. It actually is. I'm sorry, I have to adjust this tripod. Chantel, what's going on? What's going on? Damn, why is this tripod so kind of funky, I guess? We got, who else is popping in here? Nick Easy. Nick Easy. I remember you, Nick. Chantel, good to see you. Tim, good to see you guys. Yeah, actually, this kind of bonus. I'm just kind of like hanging out tonight. Doing a little bit of Mike. Just doing a little bit of fancy glass stuff. I'm going to probably repack the Get Home bag. I finally finished the video for the Get Home bag. Miko, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. You guys will probably get to. It's kind of like a members freebie night, basically. This is the kind of like stuff that I do with the members. Rose, obviously, you know that. Guys, do me a favor. Ian, good to see you, bro. So if you do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. I help people come in here. Obviously, keep the chat live and ready to go and running. I've got to move. Let me move this screen. I'm like trying to watch the chat, and yeah. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I don't need to. Hopefully, I'm still vertical. Hopefully, I'm not vertical right now. I'm just trying to look at the big old screen over here. I don't know why it's trying to. No, that's not the right button. Anyway, the screen's freaking out on the cell phone. It's not a big deal. It happens. Yeah, that's right. Whoa, you got a little shot of that, didn't you? Let's see here. Miko says SHTF is happening around the world. A lot of crime in major cities. Stay safe. Yeah, yeah, I think it was, I want to say it was Rose who put something in the Discord, and it was kind of really, was that you, Rose, that put that in the Discord in the news section about France? Was that you? Let me check here. Candle Rose. Yeah. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. If you guys didn't know it, basically, France's government is about to collapse. And, you know, the worst part about it is it's very similar to what happened in Greece with the austerity measures. And they had tried for years to try and lower, I think, and I'm doing this from memory, but it was like they had like a retirement age of like 45 or something like that. And they were able to retire with like 60-70% of their actual salary, you know. And so basically people were like retiring, they're in the system, they're following the system, they're not breaking any rules, and then they're living in retirement on the government dole, on the taxpayer dole, and they were going broke. And if you guys remember, they had all sorts of problems with basically the government becoming insolvent, and bank runs. The economy of Greece crashed, and it was these were not good times for these people. And with France, this thing that they're doing now, where the government is just kind of going crazy, and so the prime minister put up for a vote that we should definitely stop spending all this money, and we should cut some of these social programs to the tune of like $52 billion. And their government basically said their equivalent, I guess it would be their parliament, basically said, not only no, but hell no, we're going to continue to spend this money, and we don't like you anymore. And so they ousted him, like a vote of like 364 to 195 or something like that. Yeah, they vote of no confidence. Goodbye. and apparently he's friends with Macron. And so, yeah, it could get really nasty over there in France. Another failed socialist experiment. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? Let's see. Rose says Nepal also having riots since government has banned social media. Wow, like the government has banned the way people actually talk now. That is pretty freaking wild. Chantel says keep an eye on Russia and Poland. Here in Russia, sent drones into Poland, and jets have been scrambled. We'll see how what shakes out. Yeah, that's interesting. I think the last thing they want to do is mess with Poland because they may have overstepped. Poland has one of the most modern and powerful militaries on the planet. Not a joke. They've got some equipment that will just blow your freaking mind. Let's see here. Rose says reported 19 killed by riot cops who were in turned sent running. Wow, that's scary. Miko says stop funding illegal. A lot of countries that have a lot of money, especially in the United States. I don't know what that. Hey, I want to say punctuation, bro, but I don't understand what you just said. Stop funding illegal. A lot of countries that have a lot of money, especially in the United States. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it means something, but it doesn't. It's not coming out, Broseph. I think we're separated by a common language. Let's see. Permanently struck down. Amazon Armed Scholar reports breaking magazine ban permanently struck down and ruled unconstitutional. Supreme Court now weighs in. Okay, good. Refuge Medical has been on a rampage. Has been on a rampage. I didn't know Grumpy was doing a live tonight. Where's he at? Yeah, he's doing a live tonight. What's going on, Grumpy? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? If you guys didn't know, if you're not familiar, I'm going to be having Guerrilla Tactical on the live stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That should be an interesting conversation. These guys, basically, their main business is like Kydex holsters. But they also have what's the word? They're into prepping. They do preparedness related stuff. It's pretty interesting. Poland recently developed a new rocket anti-drone missile to mount on drones. That's interesting. A drone that kills a drone. Drone warfare. You know, it always kind of let me see. What's going on in here?
They're saying that I said bread boils, not bread bowls.
There we go.
Who's listening to it? Who's saying
It always.
Lynn and no quarter.
Does anybody remember? Anybody remember that episode of the original Star Trek where they go to this planet where they settled their differences by like a war, but the war isn't really real; it's fake.
There you go. That's exactly the same.
And
way.
They literally just like
The
are like ionizing their own people because of the count. It's like
Local Prepper's in the house.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then.
Yeah, I didn't know he was having a live stream at the same time.
Midwest.
Yeah,
And I probably won't even be.
I was trying to get in on it,
I got a lot of stuff to get ready.
but no, I got to go and start my own live stream like a big dum-dum. That's all right. I'll just mute his and we'll do what we got to do. All right, let's see here. I really wish I knew how to get that damn thing out of there. What is that thing doing? Maybe it's trying to orient. It thinks it's trying to orient itself vertically, but that's not working. That is not working. All right, Show Intel. Welcome to Show Intel became a minimalist prepper. Well, Show Intel. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to thank you for doing that. But I love when people support the channel. Don't get me wrong. I truly do. But listen, I'm going to tell you something, and then you could just make an adult decision. there's three levels. You got the minimalist, you got the doomsday, and you've got the local prepper level. Now, the minimalist prepper, you get emojis, you get like a little thing next to your name. Everybody knows knows that you're a supporter of the channel, and that's about it. Yeah. But if you were a doomsday prepper, you get everything. You get access to the Discord. You get all of the members only videos. You get access to 100% of the content. And then the local prepper level, that's just for people who have more money than they know what to do with. So just a hint. I'm not sure where you were going with it, but I still love you. I still love you. Let's see. The Lamb's Light showed up. There you go. There you go. Rose says, not sure where there are demonstrations here in the U.S., but one white lady said all the ICE actions are illegal. Doesn't she know so many of them are here illegally? So how is it illegal to deport them? It's not, Rose. It's absolutely not. You know, every time you hear the word, I really hate to say it, but check this out. Every time you hear the word illegal come out of somebody's mouth who is like, well, they're clearly on the blue team, okay? More power to them, but they're not Democrats. They're socialists. The Democrat Party, there was a poll out today that 67% of the current Democrat Party is happy with socialist ideas. That means it's not the Democrat Party anymore. It's just in name. That's all it is. Because they couldn't run and say, I'd love to be part of the Socialist Party. But anyway, anybody who's basically playing for the blue team right now, and they say something's illegal, it just means that they want to jam it up in court and try to get someone else that wears a black cloak to say, oh, that's unconstitutional, that's illegal. And then somebody, and then they get to feel good for like 10 seconds. And then it goes to the next court, and the next court goes, are you stupid, dude? No, it's not illegal. And so what a lot of people have to remember is that in the legal system, when a case is overturned in the next court, which is the appellate court, when it's turned over by an appellate court, it means that the other judge screwed it all up. That's what it means. It means it screwed it all up. So, you know, and then obviously it's got to go to the next level. That's normally the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court gets to weigh in on who was really screwed up. You know, so just kind of take that with a grain of salt whenever somebody from Team Blue says it's illegal, because it's likely not, and they just want to jam it up in the courts. I think what's happening is they're finding out that they thought that they could use this legal ease to slow down the Trump agenda, the MAGA agenda, the American agenda that over 50% of American citizens voted for. I think that they thought that they could slow it down in the courts, and it's not working. It's not working. So let's see here. Let me scroll up here and see what we got in the chat. I've been around a little. Nice to see you, Nick. How long time they are? Hey, they show sheep. Feel better, Annie Sheet. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Devon, good morning. What are you talking about? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. No. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 2 a.m. there, bro. It's not good. It's good afternoon. It's good. I guess it is good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. But thank you for hanging out, Devon. I see a lot of new names here, guys. Make sure you guys hit those subscribe buttons. I'm doing more and more of these live streams. But you know, I mean, I'm still doing all the shorts, and I'm still doing all of the main videos. You know, in fact, we're going to repack my get home bag here shortly. I literally just finished the video up. There it is. It's all laid out over there. We're gonna go and repack that here shortly. Like I said, it's kind of like a free members video. Let's see. Lamb, you haven't seen you in a while. You're good. Video, good sound. Thank you, Miko. Appreciate you. It's not bad for a beat up cell phone that has no back on it. It's held together with duct tape. Not a joke. Not a joke. I upgraded to the next level. Oh, you did? You upgraded to that? Let me check that out. Let me see what's going on here. Content. Let's see here. Where are we at here? I gotta click some buttons real quick here. See what's going on here. See what's going. Show intel. Minimalist prepper. You're not a doomsday. You're a maybe I have to wait till it. Once you go to the doomsday level, like I said, you get access to everything. And one of those is the members only Discord. So yeah, well, we have a lot of fun in there too. We have a lot of fun in there. No zombie preppers. That is the top. It covers everything. Let's see here. I feel like I'm missing something in this chat. I have been. Tim says I have now been hit with 2 advertisements blocked the chat, but not the video. What? Hold on a second, Broseph. Let me see if that stuff should not be on. 1 second, Broseph. Thank you for telling me. Live. Got the control panel over here. Let me see what the hell's going on here. It's on public and it's on monetized. Let's change here. Custom analyst monetization. It's on manual. It should not. You should not be getting hit with anything. Like 1 commercial in the very beginning. And look, dude. Look, it's on manual. See? That means that I have to set it. Let me see if I can just turn it off. Scheduled automatic manual. No. We're gonna go back to manual. Yeah, it means I have to turn it off. I actually have to turn it on. So I apologize. YouTube is doing stupid stuff. But in the illustrious words of every 5-year-old I've ever met, wasn't me. All right, let's see here. Alrighty then, shut up. Canada. What's going on, Broseph? We got Deanna showed up. Hey, how you doing? I love Discord. Well, if you sign up for the Doomsday level, I will get you in the Discord. Not a joke. Not a joke. Let's see here. And if you have done it, I am actively pushing buttons to see if it has been updated to prove that you are part of the community. Let's see here. Memberships. All right. It still says minimalist prepper. All right. Anyway, Annie G, how you doing? I'm still catching up on news and videos. I can't lift anything more than 10 pounds currently, but once I can, this will be a good time to go through all my bags before fall/winter season. Yes, absolutely. You make sure. It sounds like you had some surgery. That's what it sounds like. So make sure that you listen to your doctor. You don't want to injure yourself. That is for sure. Something went wrong with YouTube and it hasn't upgraded me. That's okay. I believe you, Show Intel. We will get you into the Discord. Are you on your phone right now, or are you on your desktop? Because I can hold on, Show Intel. There you go. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. Contact LocalPrepper@gmail.com. Boom. Yeah, just shoot me an email over here, and once that clears, I'll get you a link to the Discord, and we'll get you in with all of your credentials. There we go. This is what the Discord looks like, guys. Boom, boom, boom. We got all sorts of stuff. We got our general chat. Let's see. General chat. Lots of stuff going on over there. By the way, have you guys been doing the hype? Has anybody else been getting these hype things? I know that Brad and Rose, I think Ian may have been like trying to like hype videos. If that's on your phone, I appreciate it if you guys use that. I don't know what it does. According to everything I read on YouTube, it doesn't really do like a lot for standings, but it has something to do with this, that, and the other thing. But we got our daily topics. We haven't done daily topics in like forever. We got our news, members videos, going live. That's where I tell you, like, when I'm going live, you like know before everybody else. We got some non-live videos that I like to share. We got all sorts of stuff, sales and deals. This is that one. I did this short today on the AAA batteries. It's a deal. And then which 1,000 rounds of brass 9mm for $199. And that's as far as I'll go about talking about firearms on a live stream, because you're not supposed to do that. But anyway, it kind of gives you an idea of what's available. Okay. All right, let's see here. Just had another something about stock investment crap. Tim, I'm truly sorry, but it is not me. And you know, it's kind of messed up too, because you know, you would think that they would only do it like every 5 minutes at the most. But I'm wondering if YouTube isn't like doing some weird stuff, and here's why. Because I've been watching another YouTuber. He's brand new. He just got monetized. He's really doing a good job. I mean, like, he makes really quality videos. I really like watching him. But I was watching one of his videos today, and it was like every 5 minutes I got an advertisement. It was like, oh, I really wanted to reach out to him. I really wanted to reach out to him and say, dude, mid-rolls suck. People hate them. Guys, if you hate mid-rolls, mid-roll is these stupid little freaking videos that they keep, these stupid little adverts they keep sending to you, commercials. If you hate mid-rolls, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. It'll wake the chat up, and you'll get a little frustration and be like 1, that kind of thing. Also, you could like start tapping the screen wildly or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it works on your little screens. Let's see. Catitude, how's your fence tonight? Yeah, Catitude. Yeah, that's a story. That's a story for the Discord. Let's see here. Dr. Prepper. Good to see you, bro. So good to see you. Where is the hype button? I haven't been able to find it. I've been told that like on your phone, it's somewhere where there's other digits, and then you look for like that little like greater than or less than mark, that little sideways hash mark or a hash, you know, and then you swipe it, and then it's somehow you can hype it or something like that. If somebody knows how to hype, put it in the chat. I don't know. I can't even see that stuff on my side. It's so weird. Let's see here. Miko says it's YouTube is putting the commercials in. YouTube gets greedy and putting in the commercials in. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We should not. Guys should not. Is anybody else seeing commercials on this live stream right now? Is there anybody else other than Tim? Do me a favor. Put it in the chat. Let me know. I'm kind of curious. Not the girlfriend showed up. I know. I hate mid rolls too, baby. Let's see here. Rose says, Dr. Prepper. It's not Dr. I keep wanting to say Dr. Pepper too. Dr. Prepper. Beep. You're needed in OR stat. It prompts when you open to watch a video, but not every time. Pops in line where we join the conversation. I gotcha. Maybe you need to, let's see here. Catitude says, I have to swipe chat to the left to keep the hype button on videos. That could be a piece of information we needed. Show and Tell says, I think you can only hype when it's a video or after the live is over. Okay, more solid information. Okay, Nick says, not commercials, just the pop-ups that block the chat. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about those. That's the YouTube thing right there. But, I mean, if it blocks the chat, you still get to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? But if you're really into the chat, I can see where that would be a pain in the nuts. Let's see. Yes, I had 3 try to pop in. Yuck. Had 2 ads about some leather bracelet. I mean, come on. They could at least, like, make it. I don't know. They could at least make it, like, you know, like. Condor, no, you know, they could at least do something, you know. I mean, it's to the point now where it's like, oh, hey, Muffy, if you're going to prep, make sure you prep with style. Something. Let's see here. I just became very aware that my girlfriend is watching the live stream. Guys, if you want to shout out to the girlfriend who's sitting in the other room, possibly high, I'm not sure. But if you want to say a shout out to her, she's resting nicely in the other room staring at her phone. Let's see here. Let's see. Hype one pops out. in the comments bar. Okay. Saw an ad when first clicked on live. Yeah, that's okay, Ian. That's supposed to happen. That's how I pay the bills. I get one ad at the very beginning. I pay for premium, so I don't see ads or pop-ups. There you go, show and tell. I love it. I can't wait till they take that away from you. Because it's like what was that? What's that one they did this last week with the NFL? Was it ESPN's Red Zone? It's a subscription fee to watch 7 straight hours of football. They pay a subscription fee so they can watch 7 straight hours of football with no commercials. And now there's commercials. So I'm smelling a lawsuit. Let's see here. Said pain in the nuts. It slips out from time to time. Oh, the girlfriend. Shout out to LP's girl. There we go. Let's see. Not the girlfriend. Hey, y'all. Devin says just, is it Devin or Devon? You got 2 first names, bro. Ricky Bobby. I just had one more about yellow toenails. What's that? Yellow toenail ads cover the chat section. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, prepper girlfriend. No, it's better not. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. All right. What do we got going on? How long have we been doing this? There's supposed to be a time here. I'm not quitting. I'm just kind of like trying to pay attention. Trying to pay attention to the time. I can't be stay. Oh, Devon is where I live. I got you. So it definitely can't be Devon. So that sounds English. It's possibly Scottish. Not exactly sure. What do we got here? Somebody's sending me some YouTube stuff. Kendall Rose has sent me a picture. Let's take a look at this. There we go. So it looks like this. Hopefully I'm getting this right. Hopefully I'm getting the camera in the right. Where's the camera at? And there it is. Okay. So that's what it looks like, supposedly. I'll make sure. I'm watching the replay on the other screen. So I'm kind of having to tilt it up. That's what it, maybe that's it. Let's see. Is that it? So I'm dealing with the angles here. I'm moving the camera, but my screen is not moving. I'm moving it so my. All right, I think that's going to be about it. Be the first to hype this video. So much hype. Okay. YouTube can kiss my butt. There you go. Not on the list live, but earlier the AI ads were targeting me. Damn, man, Dr. Prepper, you're getting it. Doomsday. Show and tell isn't green anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What? Let's see. Is it fixed? 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 Come on, show and tell. Show. Come on. I'm hitting a refresh button over here. Show and tell is now a doomsday prepper. You don't have access to everything. Do you not hear the cogs of the machine spinning in the background? Yes. Send me an email. Let's see here. Send me an email to that address, and I will get you into the members only Discord. Not a joke. Not a joke. Of course, I'll be asking you some super secret questions that only you will have the answers to, so no one else try that. I do. Okay. I don't see it. That's okay. Hey, Cal, thank you. That's from my YouTube handler there. Let's check my spam folder. I do not see a collaboration opportunity. Redacted. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. So when it gets here, it gets here. There's no real rush to it anyway. So, let's see here. I'm a doomie now. Honestly, I just needed names of levels when I set it up, and now that I've done that, I can't change it without like going in and messing up the entire system. YouTube has got some crazy stuff that it does. That I mean, it's a little clunky on the inside, to be honest with you. But welcome to the Doomsday Prepper level. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else can we talk about tonight? Guys, keep the chat going and we'll keep going. But I do need to repack this get home bag. Tucson Prepper just showed up. Hi, all. Is it all going down right now or are we looking at a false flag? Tucson Prepper, I'm not aware of anything going down. Not being facetious, but I know the girlfriend hates my chair. What are you gonna do? Poland and Russia. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was telling people earlier that I don't think it would be very smart for Russia to try and get involved with Poland to mess around with Poland. My guess, you know what? I'm gonna type in Poland, Russia, and then we'll hit the news. What's happening in Poland? Reports of Russian drones, fighter jets, and Zveresov. Ukraine's Air Force was warned that Russian drones have entered the airspace. Polish and NATO jets scrambled. Warsaw airport shut after Ukrainian reports. Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. It's just not that smart. Last time I checked, Poland's part of NATO, right? Article 5 stuff. It probably would not be very smart. I think that we basically have a situation where there's no reports that anything has been like blown up. Have you guys seen anything getting blown up yet? Emergency meeting taking place in the morning. Yeah, they have to do that. It's a show of strength. But the president's not going to get on a plane and head to NATO headquarters. I mean, that I'm aware of. Polish and Allied aircraft are operating in our airspace. While ground-based air defense radar reconnaissance systems have been brought to the highest state of readiness, Poland Operation Command said in a post on X, platform known. I can't believe they're still doing this. X, the platform known as Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. Like it's ever going to turn back to Twitter. Like all of these crazy purple-haired freaky people are going to be like, oh, we're going to get our jobs back and get to eat lunch for free and hang out in the beanbag room, and take naps in the sleepy cones. No, that's never going to happen. It's never going to be Twitter ever again. Ukraine, 13 missiles. Trump calls a strike. Humanity, 10 points. I'm going to hit the back button on that. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what we got here. You know what? We need to go to ground.news, guys. Ground.news. And oh, by the way, if you guys are not getting your information from ground.news, you should be. By the way, not only is this channel the #1 affiliate, not a joke, spoke to myself, the #1 affiliate for Refuge Medical, but now we're an affiliate for ground.news. How did that happen? Tell your friends. All right, let's see. Ground.news, and we're going to search for Russia, Poland. There's a D in Poland, right? Let's see here. I wonder if I just hit that instead of doing that. If Poland closes Belarus border due to Russian-led military exercises. That was September 9th. Polish and NATO jets scrambled. You going to bed? Okay. Polish and NATO jets. Are you just going to monitor me from the other room?
Possibly.
Okay. That's not a girlfriend. Let's see here. Poland detains 32 in Russian-backed sabotage. Okay. Poland closed the Jezvu airport because Russian drones. All right. I got 2 sources on that. Jet scrambled. Warsaw Pact shut after. We're going to go after this other one. It's got 15 sources. Closed Belarus border. There's a lot of information going on over there. There's a lot of information. And it's mostly centrist too, which is interesting. It's more, it's not left-leaning or right-leaning. And oddly enough, the most centrist one is on Sky News, the Globe from Canada, Diva Discourse, never heard of that, and Reuters. That is just great. Russian drones have flown into Polish airspace, prompting NATO jets to respond for protection, as confirmed by Warsaw's Operational Command in a post on X. Notice it doesn't say, formerly known as Twitter. The Ukrainian Air Force reported that Russian drones were heading towards Zamość. Poland, a NATO member, is under the Article 5 Mutual Defense Agreement, which means an attack on it could invoke a response from allied countries. Where's this Zamość? I'm wondering if the drones weren't just crossing through Zamość. City in Poland. They said they were heading towards Poland, huh? Let me look at these maps here. Let me find out where the old Russia is in keeping this. There we go. Ukraine, Belarus, Moscow. Wow. So they literally had to fly through Belarus. I see what they did. I'm not sure why they would be heading towards any place in Poland, because they literally had to fly from Moscow through Belarus, but if you didn't know, it's an actual country, or they had to fly through Ukraine, just to get to this Zamość. Interesting, which is right on the border. I won't say it's right on the border. I would say it's a distance from the border, but a highway runs through it 4 different directions, so you can't complain about that. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, you know. The bottom line is that is it a prelude to war? I don't think so. I don't think Russia's that dumb. See, Russia has a pretty smart attrition warfare model running on what's up, Tuck, on Ukraine right now. The Russians have killed so many people. Have you seen the graveyard videos? They've killed so many people. It's insane. Why am I still in Top Chat? Where's Oops to square me away? Ukraine has been lit up for hours now. I believe it. I think what happened is those drones were meant to land on the western part of Ukraine, and they kind of went a little too far. I think that's what's probably happened. Let's see here. I look to you for ground news, budget constraints. So I'll provide you with the ground news, right? You guys know you can go to ground.news and use it for free, right? For like, I think it's like 5 articles or something like that. There's a daily limit or something like that. Let's see. Told you to check ground.news. She is not monitoring you. She is supervised. No, I don't have a supervisor anymore, man. I haven't had a supervisor in so many years, it's not even funny. Yes, he's going to so Show and Tell says that the president is heading to the UK. That's interesting. Trump is scheduled for Europe this week, I think. Gotcha. 3 Rivers. Oh, wow. Are you Romy, welcome to the channel. Hey, make sure you guys are hitting the 3 Rivers. Wow. Did you really just make a movie reference, Romy? Is that what you just did? I'm curious if I got that right, because you just twisted my brain up. Hi there, Tuck. Miko, yes, but when on a farm, your nearest shelter was your basement. Got you. It's all good. We are ready. Rate people. World War III drone warfare. Just say 3 Rivers. Well, so in my mind, I didn't know 3 Rivers, a surgeon or transplant hospital. No, that's not it. No, it's a 3 Rivers movie reference. I thought 3 Rivers was like wait a minute. The reference to 3 Rivers could be referring to the film Striking Distance, 1993 action thriller starring Bruce Willis, originally titled 3 Rivers, to the Pittsburgh setting. No, Three Rivers Nuclear Plant. Oh, Three Rivers Nuclear Plant. Where the hell is that at? Three Rivers Energy Center, Three Ventures, 3 Mile Island. I don't know where that is. LP can type. Three Rivers Nuclear Power Plant. I'm not finding anything. I'm seeing 3 Mile Island. I'm familiar with that, but I'm not familiar with Three Rivers Nuclear Plant. I thought you were making a reference to the movie where they're like, it's a revolution in Great Britain, you know, and they're wearing the mask and shit. It's where the two rivers meet another river, silly. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, okay. Anyway. You silly Billy, you. Okay, so I think it's time to, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get this bag packed up. I'm trying to think about how I can do this. Maybe I just turn the camera around and face you right at it. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see if this might actually work. This might actually work. Can I face this downwards? Damn it. No, I cannot. Son of a biscuit. All right. Let's turn it around again and we'll face it down this way then. Because that one you can turn down. Come here, you. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. We'll just lock that in place. All right. I got to get this packed up. I don't know that I'll be able to look at the chat, to be honest with you. But, you know, where's my phone at? Where's my darn phone at, man? There it is. Let's turn on some lights. There we go. It's a little brighter in here now. Not crazy bright, but definitely brighter.
You want me to read your chat while you're doing that?
Yeah, if you want to. Just walk over there. We'll walk over there. One of the two. Careful, the chair is really loud.
It is.
Oh my God.
You should hear it.
I know, right? All right.
But I'm not a supervisor.
I'm not a supervisor. Not the girlfriend is not the supervisor. All right, guys. This is the 32 liter. Don't touch nothing. It's okay. There's a delay. It's okay. So this is the 32 liter Amen bag. This thing is pretty awesome. I wish I got it in black, but I'm kind of happy. I'm happy with what I got. So I'm going to continue to use this as is the bag of choice. The bag of choice. The bag of bags. It's kind of interesting because it has these kind of hideaway pouches.
Looks bigger than 32 liters.
Yeah, I know, but it's not.
That was Tuck
Tuck.
5v1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely looks bigger on camera than it does in person.
That's what she said. Ha ha. But I'll be releasing the video of this probably end of this week, beginning of next week. I just finished recording it all and editing it and so on and so forth. It has so many pouches, it's crazy.
You're just shoving it in. You're not telling
Just
them.
shoving it in, baby. I can't be telling them everything that the whole thing, otherwise they won't watch my video on it.
Oh.
tourniquet on top. Got to get that tourniquet on top. Got my Garmin in reach.
Ian says, yes, she did say that.
Yes, she did say what?
When you said, that's what she said.
Oh, I see.
Now we can see how good your survival skills are. That was Tuck.
I'm still alive, Broseph. My survival skills are primo.
Why is your bob scattered all about the place?
Because, and it's a get home bag. It's not a bug out bag, it's a get home bag. Because I had to finish it, and I made the video about it today, and yeah.
Rose says you could dye it to a different color if you're not happy, and then two still may not be what you want.
Yep, and you know I thought about that, but the thing is if I dye it, it's probably going to end up this. You ever seen that black camouflage? That it's just like this the ugliest camouflage that anybody ever came up with. And hold on, I don't want it to look. If I dye it, it will look like this. I don't want it to look like that. See how this ugly, super black, dark green camouflage? I don't want it to look like that. So I'm not going to do it. You can't make me.
Having had back surgery, it's all about the weight for me.
Yeah.
That's
This is
Canada. Alan.
this pack weighs in with the water at just over 16 pounds.
My gear is all kinds of Punky Brewster Rose. My LBV is Ranger Green with like 4 to 5 camo pattern pouches on it. That was tough. I tried to avoid dying also. Dying.
No one wants to die.
Or die.
Or die. That's just, they just don't want that. It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Air Force Tiger Stripe.
I know, right?
That's what Ian's saying.
Yeah. So I got this poncho free. So you know the rule, man. If it's free, it's for me. I would prefer to have a old school cami green one, but yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen.
What kind of bag did you say that is?
This is an Amen, A-M-H-E-N.
No, I mean, it's not a bug out bag. It's a...
Get home bag.
Oh, it's a get home bag.
Get
So
home
you
bag.
keep it in your car.
Yep. I don't need a bug out bag anymore. This thing has so many darn pouches, it's crazy. Oh, almost there. Almost did it, almost made it.
Rose says, Tuck, I hear you. We all do what we have to do. Tuck says, Ian, I have some like that. I like it. I think it works in this area's vegetation.
Yeah, I mean, it can work. It'll probably work even better during the fall after all the brown goes away and all the dead vegetation is available. It kind of has that gray look to it.
Where's the Skittles? Can you guess who said that?
Marines don't do that.
Nick Easy said that.
Nick Easy said that. Yeah, we don't eat the Skittles or the Charms.
Communications and power banks.
Communication is the don't need a power bank, and the communication is the Garmin InReach, because it'll work every time.
I live in an old condo in a city full of dipshits. I need bug out bags.
You need to get out of town, man. You need to go. There she is, ready for the car. And look how narrow that is. It's pretty cool. All right, that's it. We're all set. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
There we go. The Skittles in the MRE. Yeah. Infantry Marines don't eat the Skittles, and they don't eat the Charms. Hell, I don't even know if they have Charms in them anymore. I have not had any of the modern MREs. So, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Trying. 2026 is my last year. Even if I don't have a home, far past due with this area. Trying to get out of town, man. You got to get out of town. Okay. So, now you guys have seen the get home bag. Make sure that when the video drops, because there's a lot more detail to it, you watch it and you thumbs up and you do all that good stuff. It helps the channel out, and it's a good video. It's a good video. I kind of showcased the bag. That bag was sent to me by the company months ago before the girlfriend went and caught cancer, so it's really difficult to get outside and do any of the stuff that kind of stuff is asking me to do. But anyway, I did get a brand new radio in today. So TID Radio reached out to me, and they have sent me the TDH3 Plus. You guys know that I'm not heavy into radios, but let's turn it on for the first time. There we go. Welcome. This radio actually it's so small. It's so small. But it's got a lot of doodads that interface with your cell phone. Also, it's kind of has a little bit of a tactical flair as well, because not only do they send that, but they also send you the wireless push to talk remote. And I'll be doing a full review on this video, or I'll be doing a full review on this radio. But they also sent the where's it at? There it is. They also sent the little doodad where you don't even have to touch the radio now. Hang on, box. There you go. Close up. It's this little doodad. It's made by Oddmaster, and it's just this little push to talk button. You just little push the talk button. It interfaces with the radio wirelessly. Pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I think it's wirelessly. Let me see here. Maybe not. Man, I can't tell you it's not wirelessly. But I'm going to find out as soon as I do enough research on this radio to know it a little bit better. I will be doing that video, and getting that information out to you. I am not an affiliate of TID Radio, and you guys know, if you guys have known me long enough, you know I hate doing radio videos. Excuse me. Woo. So we'll see how it comes out. We shall see how it comes out. All right, let's see here. How about the crayons? So the crayons are delicious, especially the red ones. If you know, you know. Fort Lauderdale can be KMA. Don't know what that means. Miko says one of my favorite radio companies. I have a TD H3 Plus, and it's good. No problem with it. Nice. Okay, great. It's funny too, because you guys see that back there? I don't think I can zoom that. Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. I can zoom that. You guys see what that is back there? It's my radio station. So many freaking... All right, fine. Hold on. Hold on a minute. There we go. Think I got any radios? Think I got enough radios, guys? Just charging up a few batteries. Just taking care of a couple radios here. Making sure things stay charged up. Yeah. A little bit of everything. Those are MERS radios. You guys know about those? You guys know about those? Yeah. Got a few radios. Got a few. What's this dot on my screen? What is that? That's weird. Turn this around. All right. Where's that damn power cord at? Different system for this live stream. Different system. Okay, what do we got going on here? What's the dealio? All right. Let's see here. Favorite radio. I have a bug out bag at my bug out location and my home. I have my get home bag, the EDC and IFAC small group and community first aid trauma bags. Okay. I also have a few extra bags around my father, family, just in case. It's a solid plan. Solid plan, Annie. You know, in the absence of a plan, any plan at all is a good plan. Thank you. Wolf says, you can program that baby on the go. All repeaters out there. Oh, okay. That's nice. Annie G says, love the station and large wall map. Yeah, that wall map. So that was something that kind of came with the apartment. And it's an interesting place. Hold on a second. So if you guys didn't know, like I said, this is kind of like a members video like you're not a member, but that's okay. That's okay. So you're kind of getting the bonus plan today. Let me turn this thing around. All right. So this is the door I come through, and this is where I teach the classes, and this is where I do like all of the videos that you guys see for gear and stuff like that. And this is where I'm supposed to be doing preps, but because it's so close to where I do the work, everything's mixed with it. The scales, I mean, everything is mixed in with it. This down here that I have to do videos on. Burp. There we go. That's the command center. Yep, over there. This is the library. There we go. And got different pieces of gear. Got my little NBC stations down here. And then obviously all the gear that some of you have seen or noticed. And then this is where the magic happens. This is where I actually sit down and talk to you guys or develop videos or do the editing of videos and such. And then there's the map, obviously. It's old school. It's an old school map. There we down here. Edited by Charles C. Colby, PhD, University of Chicago. Yeah, interesting stuff. All right. And then somebody told me about these. Had to pick these up. $1. Still can get them for $1 on Amazon. Amazon grocery, $1. And then obviously I showed you the comm stuff. And then there's more stuff in there, and there's more stuff over there, and so on and so forth. And now you've had the full tour. No, this is just my YouTube room. All the other main preps are someplace else. They're definitely someplace else. Let's see here. Have you heard anything about the Workalos lights? Anyone have any issues with them yet? No. I have Workalos lights. I just gave one away the other day to the girlfriend's brother. They're awesome little lights. Why has somebody else had problems with them? Because I've had zero problems with them. I keep mine in my boat and really like it. It has been good for me. There you go. Where are we at here? Love the station wall map. Looks like you have a nice situation room set up there. Yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of like that. I just find they did some studies years ago, and it took the government forever to figure it out. I was actually working for the government at the time and helped with the studies. And what they found is that people that have more than one screen, basically their productivity increased by 20% for every extra screen that they had. Because I can open stuff over here, and I can work in this space, and I can have things set up over there, and just like it's just like you're just moving stuff all into like one space and creating projects and things like that. So I really do like having multiple screens. You can really get a lot done. It's really a pain in the ass to like. I know guys that do straight up laptop work, one screen laptop, and they do okay. They do okay, but then they're like, "Oh, this is so difficult. This is so hard." And I mean, that one back there, that one's running on a laptop. That is a laptop with some extra screens and different things different things here and there. So it can all be done that way. Let's see. So you have her okay, we did that. Reminds me of the maps from when I was in grade school. Yeah, it's probably about that old, Ian. It's about that old. $1 for 2-pound bags. Yes. I can't remember who that was. Ian, that wasn't you that gave us that tip on the beans, was it? Because we talk all the time inside the Discord, inside the members only Discord, about deals and sales and all that stuff. We're throwing stuff at each other all the damn time, just trying to, because you never know. You might not like, hey, I'm looking for some 9mm, and oh, by the way, I just some kind of like threw it into the chat, things like that. But then it must have been like, I don't know. Damn, who was that? Hold on, I'll find out right now. I'll tell you right now. Sales and deals. And then who was that? That was Don Kruk. That was Don Kruk who told us about the Navy beans. Let's see here. Canned pinto beans for 47 cents a can. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Tim says, I keep mine on my boat and really like it. It's been good for me. Nah. Okay, good. All right, so it looks like the chat has kind of died out. We've been doing this for about an hour. Unless you guys put something there in the chat, it is coming up on 10 p.m. and all of the other people have ran away. Dead chat. That's why I made that. That way people can like call each other out. Miko says, I'm looking at 5 screens right now. Nothing doesn't get by me. I bet. And you must be suffering from blue light poisoning like a mofo, because that's one of the drawbacks to having lots of screens. But yeah, it's still productivity. Nothing gets past me. I just sit here all day staring at the screens. But no. Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna call this a plus. I'll be honest with you. There was supposed to be, and I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I want to say it was like Vision Preparedness put out a message, or I think it was him who put out a message. There was supposed to be some kind of live stream on one channel, or possibly like the 4 Horsemen or something like that. Said that was all canceled. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna provide a live stream. So that's what I did. All right, guys. I think that's going to be about it for tonight. I got to finish up that get home bag video. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to finish my brandy, and then I'm going to go to bed and cuddle with my girlfriend. I think that's going to be about it, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I shall see you. Have a great night. And I shall see you when I see it. Don't forget, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be interviewing I'll be having guests in the Prepper Hangout at 8 p.m. It'll be a live stream, so you can ask him lots of questions. It will be, he does predominantly speak about firearms and things like that. So we'll put out a disclaimer before we start, because you can't do any firearm stuff on the YouTubes. Yeah, that's going to be about it. 8 p.m. Eastern. See you tomorrow night. Stay safe. Good night.